quick update on the K24. So I got the head mounted, torqued down already. Replaced some gasket, replaced this air assist valve, pop the gasket. Here's the old oil pan, kind of rusty. It was gonna pretty much seep through if you just kind of keep tapping it, it's gonna break. So I replaced that with a new oil pan, resealed it, resealed the timing cover, redid the timing, also replaced the gasket. Here's some of the gasket that I replaced. Here's that VTEC for the rear. Here's the VTC gasket for the front. This is just the old ring that I didn't get replaced on the VTEC cylinder or the VTEC solenoid sensor. And this is for the timing cover. This is crank seal. I got that. I also replaced this right here, which is a water cooler pipe, which is this guy right here. It was starting to rust, so I was like, since I'm already here, might as well just replace it. And that's about it. Everything else was reusable and still salvageable. And then I also did valve lash. So now all I gotta do is put the flex plate back in, mount the transmission in, replace this gasket right here, put the intake manifold back, pretty much book the starter, and pretty much everything back, and then put it in the car. So it will be running soon, but I don't know how soon. All right, so I got the engine all assembled already. The only thing I need to do left is just put the harness in and attach the exhaust manifold. Once I do all that, it should be ready to drop in. Not fully complete yet because still need some oil, still need training fluid and a couple of things, but having the engine assembled, that part's done. Just gotta get the harness and drop it in. Okay, so today I'm prepping the element, trying to get all this cleaned up. I got rid of some of the rust here. Just got done primer at 1 coat. I'm gonna do 3 coats. I'm gonna do the first coat and then wait 25 minutes, and then do a second coat, wait another 25 minutes, and then the third coat, and then after that I'm gonna do a undercoating. And then on this side, I'm cleaning off all this dirt or grease, whatever, off the cross member or subframe. And then maybe paint a little bit, but not too sure if I want to paint this side. This side was just the side that I was more worried about because it had a little more rust. I did pound it out and then sand it out. I got this primed the rear support as well. Clean up all this residue, gunk, junk. Clean up this what is it, frame as well. What I also did is I took these thread tracer and re-tapped all these rusty holes and re-chased all the threads on the boat as well. So I got all these done, and then I got these as well too, and then I left these on because I'm replacing these bolts, so I didn't want to get paint on the threads, so I just left those on, paint over it, take those off and put the new bolts in. I'm gonna do an undercoat, and then that should be ready to come in. All right, so next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this harness right here. Not the complete harness, but just the timing side. See how they got oil. Clean this up from oil. And use this electric connector cleaner. So I'm just gonna start off by spraying the connectors. Good here, I got it right behind me. So I'm gonna do is start by cleaning just the connectors. And you can see how dirty this connector is. See how dirty that is. Clean that up. And the reason why this is so oily or has so much gunk is because it's right by the timing cover, and the timing cover was leaking, and I just got done resealing it. So now I'm just gonna go and clean the wire harness. So once I get that all plugged in or cleaned up, I can start plugging these connectors in. You don't know how many times I touch these and try to disconnect and plug them back, how dirty my hand gets. Finally glad to get these clean. But now if you take a look at these connectors, it's a lot cleaner. Got all the oil residue off. It's not the best, but it's better than before. I'd rather have it clean than just cover in oil. Probably just clean these up just a little bit more. That's all cleaned up now. Now I can start plugging all that in on the timing cover side. All these connectors down there, overpressure. This is the VTEC. That's pretty much it on there. I got the injectors. These are all connected, but not fully connected. I just was trying to figure out where they go. A couple of these gotta come back off because I missed a couple bolts. Also, I didn't tighten the manifold yet. I put the manifold on and tightened it down, and then I didn't realize you gotta have the manifold off to do the starter and the alternator. So I had this manifold on already. I didn't realize you gotta have that off to fit that. You could do without taking the manifold out, but just a really tight fit. When I first did it, I had the manifold on and I hooked that up already, did that. And then I was like, how come I had all these extra connectors? Like, oh shoot, I forgot the starter. And then I realized that it was behind the manifold and you can't get to it. There goes the starter. Unless you take this out. So I took that already. Did all those connectors, did all that. Just bolted it back on, didn't tie it down yet. Tying that nut down. so that I didn't have to go back and struggle with that. So got that. And I believe we're all connected. Here's the tranny side. Just got these ground that goes to the fuse box. This one I believe connects to the chassis. And then that we're all connected. And then I hooked up these hoses right here. Missing this clamp and this clamp. Gotta buy some new ones. I bought this new guy right here. Yeah, so now that the engine harness is all good and ready to go, now it's just ready to drop. But I just gotta wait for this motor mount. I'll show you this motor mount. Kind of hard to see, but it's torn. You can see that. And then this tranny mount, you can see how bad that is. But yeah, that's coming close. And after all this is done, maybe I'll get to work on the Evo again. But for now, this is my goal that I'm trying to get done before anything else. I'm trying to finish this up so I can start my next project, bring you guys some content as well. Let me know what you guys want to see. Also, let me know if anything I'm doing is giving you guys any tip or any help. Any feedback, I would like that. That would help me, and also that would help me build content and know what else to do. Also, I'm also learning as I'm going. Kind of going everywhere right now. Working on engine bay, letting that dry, and then working on the engine, and finish that. Come back over here, and do another coat, and go back to that. So now I'm already on the third coat. And it's already dry. So now I'm gonna do some undercoating just to prevent it from rust. I'll show you. I know you're supposed to do it like 5 to 8 inch away, but my can's kind of low. So I want to make sure I get it all. We're out. So, lucky I got majority of it. So I'm gonna go get some more 3M. Once I get that, I'm gonna do maybe 2 coats, and then 2 coats on this side as well. Maybe do a little bit on the cross member as well. If not, just some primer black. But this is how it's going for now. It's actually coming along really well. See, not too bad. I'm gonna do this side as well too, just a little bit, just so it kind of blends in with the colors. This side is darker, looks newer. This side looks a little bit like older. Like I cleaned up the top mount over here, so I'm gonna try to do this side as well, so that it evens out with this side. So at least the whole engine bay looks really nice. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing and give me feedback so I could create more content for you guys. Thank you for watching. Until the next one.